I just pretend to be one. But so I'm going to do a couple songs. The first one's going to be a fast one uh, by Little Richard. It's about a story about a girl I once knew, Molly. Man, that Molly, good God. She was something. Here we go. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When they're rocking and a rolling, can't you hear your mama call? Oh. In the early morning, in the early night, when you see Miss Molly rocking in the house of blue light. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and a rolling, ain't you hear your mama call? Huh. Mama, Papa told me, son, you better watch your step. If you see Miss Molly rocking in the house of blue light, good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and a rolling, ain't you hear your mama call? Yeah! Oh! Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. Ooh. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and a rolling, ain't you hear your mama call? And now, going to the corner, gonna buy a diamond ring. When she hugs me, kiss me, make me ting-a-ling. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and a rolling, ain't you hear your mama call? Yeah! All right, yeah. That warm us up a little bit here, huh? All right. Get a little warm. I'm gonna strip a little. Don't worry, ladies, it's not all coming off. And I told my wife, when it was hot out one day, let's go to the beach, I'll put my Speedos on. I said, I'll put my Speedos on. She says, please don't. All right. I'm going to change over a little bit. Okay. How many Elvis Presley fans we have here? Anybody Elvis Presley fans? Yeah, you know, he still goes on. I get into some competitions for Elvis competitions. I'm not that good. I never win, but I just get in for the fun of it. And it's unbelievable. There's children, 13, 14 years old, doing Elvis. I mean, it continues on and on and on. It never stops. His music lives on forever, it seems like. So he had a lot of nice songs. And this song here, what happened? Okay. Let me find it here. Okay, here it is. This song is an Italian song, and Elvis sang it in the American version. It's called O Sole Mio. It's Now or Never. Very nice song. So, let's see. I wish I could see without glasses, but trying to find the cursor. There it is. Okay. So this is a nice, beautiful song from Italy, sang in the American style. I hope you like it. I try to do the best I can with this one. Beautiful song. It's now or never. Oh, sole mio, hold me real tight. Kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. Now or never, my love can't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love will wait. Just like a willow, we would cry in ocean if we lost true love and deep devotion. Your lips entice me, let your arms invite me, for who knows when we'll meet again this way. It's now or never. Hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love will wait. It's now or never, my love will wait. It's now or never, my love will wait. It's now or never, my love will wait. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, Tim, how you doing on time?
All right, we got all the time in the world, bro.
Want me to do another one? No, I got
How about giving it up for Billy Greenster here? Yeah, okay. Give it up for Billy. He came in to do 2 songs. He's going to do a 3rd one. Come on. All right. Whoa.
Hey, how about, how many of you been to Las Vegas? Oh yeah, okay, got a few losers. All right, we're gonna go to Vegas. We're gonna go to Las Vegas. Here we go. Hold on. The city gonna set my soul, or gonna set my soul on fire. Got a whole lot of money just ready to burn, so get them stakes up high. There's 1,000 pretty women are waiting out there. They're all living the devil may care. And I'm just the devil with love to spare. So viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! How I wish that there was more than 24 hours in a day. Even if I had 40 more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Well, there's that blackjack, the poker, and the roulette wheel. What you want is lost on every deal. All you need is a steady heart and nerves of steel. So, viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas with your neon flashing and your one-arm bodies crashing. Money going down the drain. Viva Las Vegas with your day into night and your night into day. Once you see it, it'll never be the same again. I'm gonna keep on running, I'm gonna have me a phone. If it cost me my very last dime. If I wind up broke, I'll always remember I had a sweet and good time. Oh, I'm gonna give it everything I got. Lady love, please let the dice stay hot. Let me throw a 7 on every shot. So, viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva, oh, viva Las Vegas! Yeah, all right. Woo. Las Vegas. Oh, I got a good one. Hold on. Get it going. Here we go. Johnny, be good. Way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. We're back up in the jungles in the evergreens. There's a little log cabin made of earth and wood. And in the cabin lived a boy named Johnny Be Good. He never learned to read the read or write, but he could tune the guitar just like a banging the bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a dummy sack and sit beneath the tree next to the railroad track. Oh, every day he would sit in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they'd stop and say, oh my, but that country boy sure could play. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Oh, Johnny, go, go! Oh, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny Be Good. Let's go now. There we go. I didn't bring my guitar. I didn't know I was going to play this song. One more time now. His mother said someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. People coming from miles around just to hear you play your guitar sound. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Oh, Johnny, go, go. Oh, Johnny, go, go. I shouldn't grab that guitar. Oh, Johnny, go, go. Oh, Johnny, go, go. Johnny, be good.
Cuz that's song number 4. How about that? By Billy Greaser. Come on, give it up. And Billy was going to come and do 2, and by popular demand, he's doing a couple more. And I just met Billy a week ago. Just met him a week ago, and I met his lovely wife tonight. And Billy, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm going to put him on the spot, people. Billy, what does your wife say about all these groupies?
She says, I got to keep my eyes on you.
Okay. Okay, guys, we still do have a comedy show coming up very, very soon in just minutes.
All right, here we go.
One more? One more. Okay, we're definitely closing it out with one more song by Billy Greaser.
We're going to do a little bit of soul music, soul music. Soul, soul. Here we go, a little bit of Sam and Dave. Oh. Don't you ever be sad. Lean on me when times are bad. When the day comes and you're down, and all your troubles that got you surround. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Your lover. If you get cold, I'll be your cover. Don't have to worry, 'cause I'm here. No need to suffer, baby, 'cause I'm here. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Reach out to me, yeah, with satisfaction in your head. All you gotta do, honey, is call my name now for quick reaction. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Don't you ever be sad. Lean on me when times are bad. When the day comes and you're down, and all your troubles, you're about to drown. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Yes, I am. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hey, ho, ooh. Oh.
All right, one more time for Billy Greaser. Come on. Thanks for coming, Billy. All right.
Talk to Brian to have him come here once in a while for a show.
Oh, yeah.
I got a show. I got a full show.
Oh, yeah, he can go, man. And the comedy show's starting in a few minutes, so you got a few minutes. You guys can filter up to the front here. I think you just filter up to the front. We're going to be doing comedy in less than 5 minutes, so come on down. Come on up front.
I could go all night.
Great set.
I got her. I know.
Let me lick my wound.
And we're gonna pick on you.
Oh my God, people picking on me.
I'm perception.
I get attention.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I look
How
like
about
a
second
different.
row?
I know. And
She
then
did good.
Now I'm
She did
looking.
good.
you.
Hello.
Look up what's general.
All right, all right.
I want to be here before I can keep my finger on for a second to make sure that
You see, now I see the Carolina comedy. Karolinka.
Let me unmute.
probably be, you know, I might go to the red.
That's it, Billy. That's your.
Oh, it's nice. That's really colorful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got a 100 songs. I couldn't go back to the speaker.
Well, is it Christmas?
I know.
Is it
that's
Christmas or
what
what?
I'm saying. Is it Christmas?
I couldn't. I wanted to come out. I
know.
wanted to come out there and give it to somebody, but I couldn't pass the speakers and make it all that noise.
Yeah.
She says she hasn't been
What
out
the
in
hell?
a while.
Here's the other one.
Yay!
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3.
I forgot one thing I was going to say. And I'm not a comedian, but anyway, there's my beautiful wife there, Sandra. Sandra. We've been together 44 years, and you know, we got a really good relationship and all. But sometimes, you know, you have your tiffs. So the other day she was complaining to me and saying, "How come I never take her someplace new?" So tonight, I'm going to break down. When we get home, I'm going to take her to the kitchen. I stole that one from Rodney Dangerfield.
All right, come on up front.
Come on up, bro. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Is this your 2 minutes?
Yes, right here.
Oh, yeah. There's my.
Oh, yes.
Actually, she can take all this stuff away. Yeah, she can write my name. So this is stylish. Oh,
Your jacket.
Oh, no. I was like, I should have. Don't tell me you're a Sandra.
You Sandra?
My sister is.
Check.
I'm like, hopefully she's nicer than my sister.
Check.
It's already easy.
Like,
I stole that lighter for him. I told him it's expensive stuff. They say
Who's got a pen? Katie needs a pen. Katie needs a pen.
I always have a
Let me save it. I'm gonna send you a friend request because it's kind of
Great, man. Nice work. Okay, I will.
You didn't tell me there was a spotlight.
yes, yes, and then
Hey, I'm 74 years old.
All right. Great
Yay!
I'll keep going until I can.
Nice meeting you too.
South of Oops, sorry.
nice job.
How you guys doing tonight? You're gonna have some fun tonight?
Yeah.
Well, we got a great lineup for you guys. Thanks, Tim, for setting this up. Karolinkas, thank you. Can you give a hand up, Karolinka, please? We had some live entertainment. You seen that, dude? Thank you very much. Hey, it was a little crazy. I thought his toupee was gonna fall off in the middle there, you know. It didn't. He got good glue. You guys coming here from far away? Nah, close by. Yeah. You like the airport noise? You know, I live not that far from here, and it took me a while to get used to it. Those 5-minute intervals of planes while you're trying to talk to your friends in the backyard. No fun, no fun, no fun. So me and my buddies, we run a podcast. It's called the Host Comedy Podcast, and we got like crazy stories sometimes. And one of the stories that really stuck with me was a story about this lady that she had a kid in a wheelchair, and it stuck with me because this lady she wasn't too happy with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess she was frustrated with life, always bringing him everywhere. So one day she took him to the zoo. You know, they did zoo shit. Look at the butterflies, the eagles, the monkeys throwing crap at each other. But then they went to the alligator pit. And I guess she was like, okay. How can I do this? So she grabs the kid and throws him in there. And she was mad that the alligators didn't eat the kid. But she didn't know that alligators don't eat vegetables. You guys know what a rose toy is? Yeah. Right away, right? Yeah. You know there's a recall on those rose toys? Because if you guys don't know, these toys are like, they're massagers. So they got like sucking and massaging action going on. And they're for the female private parts, right? If you have big lips, they tend to get stuck in the sucking part. So that's why there's a recall on them. But that's not what's dangerous. The dangerous part is Timu said they got a better version of this thing. We're more sucking and more massaging action. And you know, they don't engineer well there. They just want to get the product out, right? So this lady, she's walking around with a missing lip. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain lately. A lot of rain, a lot of blackouts. Gary still has a blackout for some reason. I just think they don't pay their bills. That's why they don't want to go. Anyways, have you guys ever been stuck in the toilet and the lights go off?
No.
Yeah? How did you solve it? You just stayed there forever?
No, I tried walking around. Now it's bad.
So it's crazy because I was in the toilet and I was pooping, right? And you know how much you admire your vision when you're done pooping? Because you know when you're wiping, you look and if you still see brown, you still gotta wipe again. What about if you can't see? My solution was like, so I wiped and I smelled it. I wiped again and I smelled it. By the second wipe, I was either used to the smell or I was gonna risk it for the biscuit. Also, my first girlfriend was a deaf girl, and I was gonna say, one time I was finger blasting, and they don't know how loud they are, but everybody else knows around you, right? And we were at the park, and the little kids, they were like, "What the fuck is that noise?" The whole time it was her, like, "Oh," like. All right, you guys ready for your first comedian? All right, everybody give a good handshake for Katie Mark.
Keep that handshake going. Karolinka Club, what's up? Come on, if we're out here on a Tuesday, let's pretend like it's a Friday. It's the least we can do. Oh man, y'all, I'm so happy to be here. Is everybody having a good night so far? Yay! Oh, that's so good. It's been such an interesting time in my life. I've been seeing a lot of family this week. So last week, my grandpa was diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. And so I've been spending a little bit more time with him. So I went to, because, you realize that time's out and, you don't want to waste that anymore. So I went to go spend some more time with my grandpa. And he is so interesting because he just says the darndest things. Kids, they say the darndest things. And he's so sweet because we were talking about my brother and he's like, your brother's girlfriend, what's her name? I was like, Crystal's her name. And he was like, how old is she? And he was like, 21. He says, oh, getting up there. I said, getting up there? Dude, you're like 4 up there's. Like, what are you talking about? And then he was telling this beautiful story of how he met his wife, my grandmother. And he says, there's two beautiful women. No, he says there's these 2 beautiful women, but one was strikingly more beautiful than the other. Her name was Nadine. That is not my grandmother. And he told this story also at my father's wedding. And he says, I wanted to chase after Nadine because she was so beautiful. But, good looks fade, but personality doesn't. So you don't date the pretty girls. And then he looks to my boyfriend. He says, looks like you figured it out. I'm right here, Grandpa. He's crazy. I don't know. I'm worried about him because I don't feel like he understands what's going on. I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm really sorry you're going through this. And he was like, it's okay. I'll get over it. I was like, I don't know if you will. You might get under it. You might get 6 feet under it. Is the best. It's interesting though because what they really wanted to do was be buried in Shalom Memorial Cemetery. It's really expensive to be buried in Shalom Memorial, actually, which I kind of understand because it's like rent, but forever, for the rest of your life. But I think that's why I don't want to be buried because I don't want the last thing I do on earth to be pay rent. That's devastating. I would hate that. It's already my least favorite task. But yeah, I moved here about 2 years ago to make comedy and make art and make something out of my life. And I've been making so much stuff. It is mostly lattes. It's a lot of coffee. I am a barista. And it's interesting. Thank you. Let's give it up for service workers in general. But I didn't know before applying to this job that people are just extraordinarily rude to service workers and extraordinarily rude to baristas. But you shouldn't be mean to baristas because honestly, they have something you don't, okay? A BFA in acting. And they're trying their best. That's the only job they can do. It's kind of brutal. I worked at Starbucks. I worked there for several years. And my boss, I was his favorite. I know I was his favorite because I'm a goody-goody. And he looked at me, he was like, Katie, you're Jewish, so you can work Christmas, right? I was like, what? I was like, do we not have any other Jewish employees? He was like, no. I was like, oh, do you know any other Jewish people? He was like, oh, no, just you. And I was like, oh my God. Well, you wouldn't know this, but actually Jesus was Jewish, so his birthday is pretty important to us. Yeah, and he didn't buy it, so I just stole 4 packs of birthday cake pops and left. Fuck the system. But no, it's interesting being a barista, because I was like, I don't want to be at these jobs where people are so mean to me. So I was like, great. I just want to go somewhere where people are nicer. So I decided to become a high school teacher. That was a lateral move. That kids are mean. Do you guys have kids? Yeah, okay, it's a Tuesday night at a bar. We do not have kids, I understand. But kids suck. All the kids I teach, and I mean, they suck. If kids are the future, we are fucked massively. I had to teach a kid how to use a broom yesterday. That's not even a joke. I'm still upset about it. It's interesting. Kids are very, very interesting. I had a kid last year tell me that I looked like if Jim Hopper from Stranger Things had a gender identity crisis. It's not the meanest thing they've said by so much. So like I wasn't upset about it, but no, I mean kids are cool. I do teach design and construction, so I was giving them a lecture about like in theater and in movies, everything you see is meant to tell the story, right? So every room, every wallpaper, even every outfit. So like for example, like based on my outfit, what can you assume about me? And they were silent. And then one girl in the back just raised her hand and she was like, lesbian? And I was just like, thank you for participating in the lecture. I appreciate at least you're listening. But no, it's interesting. We just had summer break and like, I think I do fit in really well as a teacher because like every teacher I've ever met, I also just fucking hate kids. So like as soon as the summer break hit, I like got out of here. I took my trip to the South because I was born and raised in Texas. So anybody from the South? Great, that's what I thought. Oh, we're from the South. New Orleans. I just went to New Orleans actually. It was so beautiful there, and I got the drunkest I've ever been in my entire life. It was devastatingly brutal, but it was a really beautiful city. And I actually went down to Georgia, and I love driving through the South and seeing all the billboards. There's so many crazy billboards in the South. There's one that's like 1-800 call Jesus. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. They don't teach you that in synagogue. I would have converted forever ago. There's another billboard that's just like in huge, it's like red and these huge white letters, and it just says, every child is adoptable. And I'm like, no, they aren't. A lot of them are taken. I think they'd like to stay where they are. That's a joke about kidnapping, by the way. But it's also interesting. There's this one billboard for this like dog grooming place I saw while I was there, and it was just called A Furry Affair. And I was like, y'all need to get a better marketing team right now. That's for people who fuck dressed as animals. Yeah, thank you for the claps in the back for furries. Yay! But no, I went to Savannah, and my mom and my brother, they were like, Katie, we have a lot of important things that we want to do here. We actually went to a museum all about serial killers, and I saw the world's largest private collection of John Wayne Gacy paintings. If you guys don't know John Wayne Gacy, he's actually a serial killer local to the area, Chicago represent. And he murdered a long string of young gay men and then went to prison and got into art. So reverse Hitler. And it's interesting because, thank you for saying I had one good joke. I appreciated that. I really appreciated that. I'm gonna tell my mom you said that. But it's interesting because I don't really respect John Wayne Gacy. It has nothing to do with the murders. Objectively, he was successful. But he had like 40 years in prison and he didn't get any fucking better at art. He didn't get any better, and it's garbage. And you know how many museums I've been to with John Wayne Gacy paintings? Like over 4. That's a lot. I think maybe that says more about me than him, but you know. And my mom and my brother, they were like kind of sick of it, but they said the real reason that we are here is we have found somebody to conduct a seance for us, which is like the whitest thing I've ever heard. And it was going to be $200 for my portion to participate in this seance, which is a lot of money to maybe talk to a dead person. But I thought $200, if I can get one good joke out of it, that's not that bad. But then, like, nothing funny happened, and I just believe in ghosts now. It's interesting. My mom truly believes that we talked to her dead father, which is crazy because I hadn't heard from that guy in years. It's really, really interesting. And I have a good basis of comparison for price in the rest of my life now. Like, groceries used to feel very expensive, but last week wasn't bad. Honestly, it was like half of a seance, so can't complain. I don't know, before I go, have you guys, like, seen your dad's cock or something, or... Nobody here in a room of 30 people, nobody's seen their dad's cock. How was that experience for you, sir? Wait, he was teaching you how to pee? You didn't know? And you remember? You didn't piss until you were 3 years old? That is actual bullshit. Statistically, you pissed way earlier than that. You couldn't have made it past day 2 without a piss. He's just sipping his beer, by the way. For context, I don't know. So I guess haven't seen your dad's penis. Happy for you guys. But if you do see your dad's penis at a young age and you've never seen any others, it does become the basis of comparison for every penis you see for the rest of your life. So you could go to have sex for the first time and be like, that is nothing like my dad's. And it's interesting because it's like, no matter what you do, your dad's penis is always going to be the most important one in your life story. Because he jizzed in your mom to make you. Y'all don't have to believe it, but it's the truth, okay? So next time you think your dad's cock, think of me too. I'm Katie Mark. Bye.
Give it up for Katie one more time. And nobody needed that confession.